Welcome to the
WTF Sports Pod with your host, Jack the Blue Hammer Sweeney.
and Scott the Iceman Edwards.
First things first, we talk about the first person ever to go from the football field to the broadcast booth back to the football field in one offseason.
Cutler.
Cutler?
He signed with the Dolphins. I don't know what else. I think they understand that.
Signed with the Dolphins, 1 year, $10 million.
How do you feel about that contract?
I like it. I
You
honestly
like it?
I like
You
it.
like it?
$10 million in this market, not a lot. Not a lot of money
That is a lot for
to come in and be the quarterback for the Miami Dolphins for however long
Tannehill's
Tannehill's
a
out.
backup quarterback who haven't put on a cleat in a while.
Why? Like what? Like a year?
While these people have been doing training camp and OTAs this whole entire offseason.
Yeah, but Tannehill's hurt.
But they could have found someone else.
Okay,
Like,
but Cutler, what? Tell me why Cutler's
They
bad.
could have tried to get Tony Romo. I
Tony
like
Romo.
Cutler. I'm just saying, I think Kaepernick's a better option.
Really?
Yes, really.
How so? Explain to me why Kaepernick would be a better choice.
It gives Adam Gase more of an opening on offense. He can run the ball. He can do some options with it. Ajayi, who is a big piece of their offense now
Yes,
after
he-
his three 200-yard
Three
games
rushing.
last
Yep,
year.
that was huge.
Do you know he didn't get one 100-yard game?
Really?
Anyways, back to Cutler and Kaepernick. I just think Kaepernick is getting screwed because of his political views more than anything else.
His political views. I agree. Personally, I'm with him with the taking the knee, but none of the NFL front offices are.
You know who they also could have signed? I know you're a big fan of him.
Who?
Robert Griffin III.
RG3.
They could have gave him another chance.
That man.
I know he sucked last year.
He was good.
He was not good on
He
Cleveland.
would have won. He would have been good if it wasn't for his damn knee.
Or he was. Oh, this is true. Ever since that injury. Anyway,
That's because he hurt his fucking knee,
We
dude.
have to get back to Cutler.
Cutler, sorry.
Do we agree that this was the best signing as a
Possi-
whole,
As
all around?
possible.
Fantasy-wise, it's the best signing.
I agree. He's a
Maybe
better
not
fantasy
because
player
you
than
don't want
Kaepernick.
Cutler. You don't want Cutler on your fantasy team, but you want Jarvis Landry now.
True.
You want Devontae Parker now because this guy
Forces the issue.
throws 40 times a game. Will guarantee the top receiver 10 receptions.
Pretty
Maybe
much.
not, and probably 5 red zone targets. Maybe 3 picks. here and
Devontae
there.
Parker. His value's definitely gone up
Mhm.
with Jay Cutler's signing.
If anything, it's not going lower because Tannehill's.
Tannehill, I'm not a huge fan of
No,
Tannehill.
no,
I can't say I am.
I think Adam Gase will excel more with this offense now, as long as Cutler doesn't think he's God's last gift.
Runs the show. He does. He forces the issue a lot, which will be a good thing because it won't affect the receivers
Yeah,
fantasy wise.
fantasy. It's all fantasy now, unless you're a Dolphins fan. It's about fantasy.
That's true. Not many of those.
Anyways, we'll continue talking about on the field with Von Miller.
Von Miller.
Von
what
Miller
about him?
thinks he can get 30 sacks in one season.
One season, 16 games, 30 sacks. I say it's impossible.
He only got 13.5 last year.
Who was what was the leading margin?
Vic Beasley with 15.5 sacks.
15 and a half
He's
sacks.
saying he can get almost double the leading sacks
No.
last year.
No. Von Miller, great, best pass rusher in the NFL.
I disagree.
Who?
Khalil Mack.
Pass rusher?
All around best player in the league.
Best player.
Defensively.
Okay. But no.
Unless J.J.
Von
Watt's
Miller,
healthy.
did you watch the Super Bowl
Wait,
2 years
time
ago?
out,
Did you
time
watch
out,
the Super
time
Bowl
out.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
Von Miller owned that game. That was his game. That was the Carolina Panthers.
That was 2 years ago. We're here. We're now.
True.
This is now.
Okay.
We simmed the season. We're here now.
Khalil
What
Mack.
about J.J. Watt? You
J.J.
just
Watt.
forgot about him just because of back surgery?
His back surgery. So what?
But
He's still a great. I'm just saying
You
he's.
went on
That's right,
on the record, saying Von Miller is the best pass rusher in the league.
On the record, it's on.
Over
Yes,
Khalil Mack. Over
I would put J.J. Watt at number 2 and then Khalil Mack at number 3. Nobody thinks about Khalil Mack.
And you're forgetting about Vic Beasley, who
Vic
led
Beasley.
the league
He
in the
did
sacks
lead the
last
league
year.
because J.J. Watt was hurt. I don't know. Might have been somewhat of an off season for Von Miller. I know I just hey. I know I contradicted myself right there. I contradicted myself big time right there.
What
But
do you mean, sir? Lorenzo Alexander had 12.5 last year,
Yeah,
but
okay.
I'm not even going to go close to saying.
yeah, we're not
he's
talking
in the
about.
top.
He had a good year. Good for him. He needed that kind of year in his career.
But holy shit, you went from Vic
Okay.
Beasley led in sacks because J.J. Watt was hurt. What was wrong with Von Miller?
I don't
Why
know.
did he lead in sacks?
But people have. That's okay.
He's also in the
second in sacks is in an off season, but for Von Miller, what was it? What was the margin? What was the number? 13 and a half. That's for Von Miller. It's not a very good season for Von Miller's
He's
standards.
in the best defense too in the league, hands down.
I agree. Best defense.
So he should get more than 13 and a half. Was he hurt?
I don't think so. No.
So yeah, no. But you said he's the best, so
He's the best.
That's a you problem.
Where's Khalil Mack on that list, huh?
This is a good point.
Khalil Mack is not in the top 5.
You know, that's a good point. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
But you still said Von Miller was the best.
I agree.
I will take J.J. Watt over him. I will take.
I'll use either of them
I'd
to
say
start my
Max there.
defense.
I'll say Max there.
Okay, I agree. Khalil Mack, he's younger.
If we're starting
he's
a defense,
the youngest.
if we're starting a defense, I'm taking Mac.
Khalil Mack, I agree. I
Okay,
agree. He's the youngest.
All right, so
He's the best way to build your defense.
All right. On to Will Fuller.
Will
Fuller
Fuller.
broke his collarbone in training camp today.
Big
Not today,
issue.
The other day.
Yeah.
So, who
Big
do you
issue.
think could contribute for the Texans now that he's out for at least
Big
2
time.
to 3
I'm thinking I have two choices here. I say either second-year wideout from Arizona State, Jalen Strong.
Or I know what you're thinking on the second. He's not second year. This is third year.
Jalen Strong?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Really? Well, my bad.
Or you're definitely thinking former quarterback of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Braxton Miller.
That's very true.
He had a good year last year.
He did.
For a quarterback.
A quarterback switching receiver who still somehow managed to make it to the NFL.
They could also always sign someone.
Like who?
Vincent Jackson's out there.
Jax, he's good. He's old. He's old, but he knows the ropes.
Old, but he's out there. Stevie Johnson, old.
These are vets. These are nice veteran wide receivers to
Who-
help
who
out
did-
rookie quarterback Deshaun Watson.
Did Anquan Bolden sign with Buffalo yet? If he's
I
still out
don't know.
there, if not, that's a big one. Also, that's about it. That's about it. Or Stedman Bailey, but that might be a.
Those are some decent options right
Stedman
there.
Bailey might be a tough shot.
Honestly, if I'm the Texan, what did you just say?
Stedman Bailey a shot in the head.
Oh God.
What do you mean? Oh God, that happened forever ago.
I know, but the fact
Oh,
that you would
God.
even make that joke, you're a terrible human being.
Or Dorial Green Beckham.
He's not a free
Yeah,
agent.
he is. He got released by Philadelphia.
I-
tells you everything you need.
Why wouldn't they?
Philadelphia.
Him.
Take a chance?
If anybody in the Houston Texans front office is somehow watching this right now, sign Dorial Green Beckham. Give the kid a chance. How old is he? 24. He's 24 years old. That's age.
Yeah.
He's 24 years old. I think he has plenty of potential. Sign him right now. Right now.
All right, we'll jump.
Unless you believe in Braxton
Okay,
Miller.
all right.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Very
I really like
into
Dorial Green Beckham.
People compared him to Calvin, and then he sucked. So.
He did so. People deserve second chances.
All
Look
right,
at OJ.
all right. Oh,
Look at
oh.
OJ.
We're doing that the first episode.
I
Just
agree.
Bringing up OJ. Okay. All right. We'll continue. Let's just
Okay.
continue.
Yep.
Forrest
Yep.
Lamp.
For
Done for the year.
Oh, good. Melvin Gordon. What do you think? That hurt his season after
I
his
think,
potential
if anything,
one-hit wonder of a season.
it kept him where he is.
Yeah, no
for
progression.
Fantasy and as a running back.
Fantasy, he had an amazing season last year.
I think this year would have been the year he eclipsed 1,000. But without Forrest Lamp, it might be a little hard. But there's no one back there anymore. There's no backup.
Yeah.
It's all Melvin Gordon.
Yep.
There's no Danny Woodhead. Who, big fan.
Big fan. Huge fan.
Huge fan. Gonna be great on the Ravens this year. But anyways, so who do you think, or what do you think the Chargers should do now that Forrest Lamp's out?
Well, last year they used Melvin Gordon a ton, and I feel like they should do this relatively the same.
In may I add the new city, Los Angeles Chargers.
That's disgusting in my mind.
Just kidding.
It went from no teams to 2 teams
Looking
in 2
at you,
years.
Darren.
Went from no teams to 2 teams in a year. 2 years is just
Do you
not.
think when Forrest Lamp comes back, he'll be the player he was coming out of college, or
Well,
will we have a tough time getting used to the NFL thing next year?
Melvin Gordon?
No,
Forrest Lamp. Well, I think Forrest Lamp is a very good offensive lineman out of Western Kentucky. And for those who don't know who he is, he's first-round pick for the Chargers.
Out of Western Kentucky.
Name one player who also has been taken first round out of Western Kentucky.
Probably someone in the NBA. But
Okay, yeah. It's a different story. but and you're saying he was really good. I know they play in like the Sun Belt Conference,
Awesome.
but he was insane. There.
All right.
And it's a huge loss for the Chargers and Melvin
Gordon.
Gordon.
Be honest, no one cares.
Yeah, just needed to be addressed.
Let's get to someone that people probably do care about.
The NFL's fountain of youth, Tom Brady, turns 40.
No. You gotta say it better. The greatest of all time, Thomas Brady Jr.
The greatest, turns 40, and still is wrecking the NFL like it's his MVP season.
I thought you were gonna say like it's his job. Like clearly that is his job.
True.
He's an
It is
NFL
his job.
quarterback.
I agree.
What would he do? Would he just like hand over the football?
No. He hasn't
not,
done that
Jay
really.
Cutler? All right, cool.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he turns 40. What's your predictions for him and the Patriots this year?
He doesn't slow down, that's for sure. He hasn't shown any signs of slowing down. He won't. Patriots, 19-0. Super Bowl champion. Super Bowl champions.
I agree.
Addition of Brandon Cooks, Dwayne Allen, Stephon Gilmore. That's huge.
See, I agree with the Super Bowl champions prediction, but I don't like the scariness of 19.
I agree. That is very. I think they can do it, but I didn't say they will do it.
Here, I'll give my prediction. Okay.
Yeah.
Tom Brady, NFL MVP.
Good. 40-year-old.
New England Patriots, 14-2 like always. Number one seed in the AFC.
Yep.
And they'll steamroll through everyone because
there's
Patriots.
Competition. Who do they have? Who's the competition for the Patriots in the AFC right now?
Well, I think the closest as like an all-around team is either the Texans or the Steelers.
Really? I would say the Raiders.
Oh, and the Raiders. Thanks.
I would say they got beast mode.
The Broncos would be fine if they didn't have Simeon at quarterback. They have Chad Kelly. No, okay.
I honestly think
Shut up.
the Raiders are number 2.
Raiders number 2. Yeah, I agree.
Marshawn Lynch run through the motherfucking face. You ain't gotta worry about him no more. That's what he said, and that's true for his style of play.
You know what they say? He's only here so he don't get fined.
He was only here for 2 years to move to Las Vegas.
I think what the thing is the playoffs will go out. Patriots first seed, Raiders second seed, then
Steelers
because Texans have a rookie quarterback.
Oh yeah,
but they also have J.J. Watt coming back.
They also have that. That's a solid. And don't sleep on Clowney. He had his first decent year this year.
Decent. He was a Pro Bowler, so that probably helps the cost.
I mean, all of his other games.
I'd hate to see what a non-decent season is. If that for Pro Bowlers are decent. He was a first-round pick. First
overall pick. So, to this season, he had not been too.
I think
good
that the wild card will boil down to teams like the Broncos.
Yeah. Ravens.
The Ravens, the Bengals. Even the Chiefs. The Chiefs, great team every year.
True, solid team.
Until they lose in the first round because Alex Smith.
Oh, you think that's why? Alex Smith is not a bad quarterback.
Travis Kelce's their number one receiver now.
Well, they released Macklin.
Year last year.
Macklin. What team is Macklin on?
He's on the Ravens now.
Ravens, see, that just gives them a better chance at the wild card, I'd say. Jeremy Macklin's a very good receiver.
So, yeah, that's what I think. It'll probably be Chiefs get in there, and that last spot, though, could be fought out by almost anyone.
Except the Browns. Browns have no chance.
Browns. Oh, the Bills? My underdog team. Bills are my underdog team. I firmly believe in Tyrod Taylor.
Again? How many years has he been the starting QB? Like 2?
Do you remember who their coach was?
I like Rex Ryan.
No, shut up.
He's a good character, but other than that, he's a terrible coach. I thought you were going to say he was a good
coach. I was like, wrong.
No, other than that, he's a terrible
That's like saying his brother's a good defensive coordinator. Wrong.
I will never forget when his brother goes on. When his brother goes on NFL Network and goes, they blame me for everything New Orleans, even Katrina.
Oh.
I was like, sir, you cannot say that on TV. You're an idiot.
So, yeah. So,
you deserve to.
What about the NFC? This is the hard division.
Oh, good point.
I think
so. Super Bowl Patriots versus who?
I think the teams boil down to the Packers as always. They added Martellus Bennett to that offense.
Man, I'm gonna miss him.
They lost Jared Cook, but I think Martellus Bennett is a better player.
Yeah, I think they'll get over it.
Martellus Bennett, the Packers, Seahawks, as always, unfortunately. Cardinals.
Which I think I gotta say,
Cardinals will get the wild cards this year.
I agree. They had a bad year.
They had a tough year. Carson Palmer was on himself like 2 years ago. David Johnson's always there.
David Johnson is a great top 3 running back in the NFL.
What about the other teams? I think the Buccaneers could make a splash this year.
I think Jameis. I know he was a Pro Bowler, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, I still think this is going to be his breakout year. I know he was a Pro Bowler.
Receivers say so.
Mike Evans,
Deshaun Jackson, Connor Brate, and O.J. Howard.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say O.J. Howard. O.J. Howard is going to be a top 3 rookie this year.
I think their only problem's running back. If Doug Martin can bounce back, which I doubt, because he's Doug Martin.
Did you see the Madden ratings for the rookies? Top 2, Myles Garrett and O.J. Howard.
O.J. Howard,
19th pick.
He could do something.
19th pick, but I will think he has a shot at rookie of the year.
He has the ability to do something like Gronk does. That's dominating.
He's scary. He's scary, and I can't wait to see him play.
What about the other teams that could make the playoffs?
NFC South Panthers. They go back to what they were 2 years ago.
No, I don't believe in Cam.
Yeah, I don't think he wants it. He doesn't want it enough.
He's not. He's more of a himself type of guy.
Mm-hmm. It's all about his yogurt and Gatorade.
That's not. Oh, okay. All right.
What? You never seen his yogurt and Gatorade commercials?
I have.
Well, that's all he cares about is money.
And Superman.
That is cool.
You're welcome, woman. Hey, I want to give a shout out to woman.
I'm just saying.
Anyways. We're missing and what about the NFC East?
Cowboys,
that's your firm.
How about them Cowboys?
I think it's either Cowboys or Giants, first off. Well, the Giants were good last year. They beat the Cowboys.
They were in the wild card, right?
Mm-hmm. They barely lost to the Packers.
They did. No, they're a solid team. Odell Beckham, top 3 receiver in the NFL.
Marshall.
I was getting to that. Brandon Marshall, huge acquisition.
Sterling Shepard.
I think that's a huge acquisition. They signed
Perkins.
a tight end, right? Oh, they drafted tight end.
What
was that guy from Ole Miss?
Evan
Ingram. I don't know what he is. He's a tight end, but he's got a receiver build, and he plays football like a receiver.
Don't laugh, but Aaron Hernandez. Aaron Hernandez was a receiver that played.
Rest in peace.
Oh, yes, he is. Oh, wow, that's right. I forgot he was.
I did too.
Anyways.
But he reminds me of it. Like he's versatile. He's fast.
Hopefully, he can block for them too.
Yeah, I don't. He's pretty skinny.
Yeah. So I'd say that's the team.
Cowboys though. How do you feel about Zeke in his offseason?
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah. Okay. You think he's that? Why? He did whip out a girl's boob on the St. Patrick's Day parade. That was.
I wouldn't say he's a good guy.
Okay, he's a good football player.
He is a good football player. He's a beast.
He is a stud. Him and Dak. Who would have known?
I don't. Dak's way too.
Oh, he's overrated.
Yeah. I wanted Tony to come back last year.
Me too.
But he didn't.
I can't get over the fact that players in the NFL ranked Dak higher than Drew Brees. Drew Brees is consistently a great quarterback.
Threw for 5,000 yards again last year.
He does that so often. I don't know why. He needs more recognition.
If you put Drew Brees on the Cowboys, they're going to the Super Bowl.
I agree. They don't choke in the first round.
They also don't have the worst defense in the league every year. Like the Saints. Anyways. Okay, we got to move on from the NFL. We agree.
No.
Oh, wait. Who's your NFC person to make it to the Super Bowl?
We need it.
We have Patriots to win it all. But who they playing?
I think. This is tough. I honestly think the Cowboys. I don't think they choke this year. I think they put it together.
I don't think Dax can get them.
I think Dak can do it. I think they can do it.
I think the Super Bowl that
it's either them or the Packers.
You're getting them at the Packers.
That's going to be a great NFC Championship game.
Super Bowl, it was great last year too when the Packers whipped their ass. But anyways, I think the Super Bowl guaranteed this year. Guaranteed. With how good these offenses are, is Patriots Packers.
1996. Part 2.
With the greatest quarterback of all time coming up on top once again for number 6.
Good. I thought he was one of those idiots that thought that Aaron Rodgers was better than him.
Have you met me?
I've met you. I definitely met you. I hope we're doing a podcast together. I saw something. Somebody on Pro Sports Talks ranked Rodgers higher than him. And Montana is clearly no. I don't think Montana's better, but some people do when I understand that. For some stupid reason.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either, but it makes more sense than Rodgers. Makes a lot more sense than Rodgers.
I think Aaron Rodgers is the best athlete play.
The guy. Guess who else that guy put in front of him? Elway.
Well, all right.
Okay. Elway's a great quarterback in his own right, but nowhere near Brady.
I don't like him. So
Okay.
I'm not gonna, no.
All right. I'll wait. Off-season winner, quickly. NFL off-season winner.
New England Patriots.
Done deal. Coney Ely.
Brandon Cooks.
Don't sleep on him. Brandon Cooks, Stephon Gilmore.
Coney Ely starting this year. Once Nick Novich retired.
Yep. He was a great player. Coney Ely. Dwayne Allen. He'll be a nice
player of all time. But
I wouldn't say Dwayne Allen's not as good as Martellus Bennett, but he definitely gets the job done.
All right, so we'll move on.
Moving on.
We'll move on to the Major League Baseball.
The
side of this.
MLB.
We perhaps saw the greatest game of the year this year between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians.
Oh, back and forth.
With the final score of a 12-10.
Off of Christian Vasquez 3-run dinger. Fun fact, I think that was Christian Vasquez's second home run of the year.
It was.
Second home
run. He
run.
has 5 career home runs, but they all come up timely.
I like it. Red Sox can't stop walking off. Mitchie Tuba. Well,
and they
Mitchie
won today to make 6 in a row.
6 in a row. I'd say I'm honestly not a huge fan of Dave Dombrowski, but the acquisition of Eduardo Nunez is huge and timely.
I'm going to make this statement right now. If they don't make the World Series, it's time to get rid of John Farrell.
I agree. John Farrell.
You gotta move on. You gotta create something else. You can't just have the same thing every year. You guys are the best team on paper, but you're just not.
But you always lack something.
We're not the best team on paper this year because of a certain team, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah, we'll get to We'll talk about that in a second. So what about? We're talking about the Red Sox. What about Devers? Rafael Devers is getting called up and raking.
I think we could have ended this Pablo Sandoval problem a long time ago. I think getting rid of Travis Shaw, that sucked because Mayor of Ding Dong City has had a great year.
He's had a great year. We got nothing in return.
Hey, Thornburg's just hurt.
Exactly.
Just like Carson Smith is also hurt. Imagine if they came back, our bullpen would be pretty good. Anyways, I think Devers and Nunez
huge acquisitions.
Maybe the second best trade deadline moves for any team.
Very low. Eduardo Nunez, you don't think that.
He has 4 home runs. He had 4 home runs before he came to the Red Sox this year.
And he has
now he has 4 more for us by himself.
I think it might be 5. He won today.
That was number 4.
I mean, I'm not complaining. Drives in a lot of runs.
The pitching's great. Chris Sale is a
Cy Young candidate for sure.
Quite possibly MVP.
I agree. When your pitcher is that dominant, you have to have him in the MVP talks.
He probably won't win MVP.
I agree.
But he is.
He's in the running. Who else would you say is AL MVP? Let's do both. AL and NL MVPs. Give me AL first. Who do you think?
Who do I think?
Yeah.
Here's my 5.
I think we're on the same page.
First. My 5.
In order?
My 5 candidates. Number 1 has to be Jose Altuve.
I agree.
He's small, but this man. Let me get the stats up for you.
Yep.
To make you understand how.
I think I understand. His July was insane. His month of July.
He is a 5'6" human being.
5'6".
In the MLB. He has 151 hits and a 361 batting average.
360. That's purely
And with
insane.
that height, he's hit 16 home runs.
16 days. That's a lot.
62 RBIs, and he has 24 stolen bases for the best team in the AL.
I'd say he's a 5-tool. He's a 5-tool player. He can do all the assets of the game.
I don't think there's any
16 dingers
and a 422 on base percentage. You can't teach that.
He's got to be okay. So here's your number 1. Who else?
Then I think Aaron Judge.
Number 2.
Well, he was number 1 until the All-Star break.
I agree, but I feel like he's how many games is it just me or is he fanning a lot? He's striking out a ton.
He is struggling, but here's the stats.
Give us his stats right
now. For
now.
this Yankee team that wasn't even supposed to be good.
True. I agree. He pretty much brought them from the abyss.
He has 112 hits.
Good. Okay.
A 299 batting average still.
Not bad.
Even for the height and the amount that he strikes out. 34 ding dongs.
30. That's remarkable.
The AL, at least.
Yeah. Right now, home run prediction end of the year for Aaron Judge.
45.
I'm thinking 50.
That's going to be a lot. 16 in another month.
They get pretty much 2 months.
Yeah, he could do it.
I think he matched
and a
50.
425 OBP. My third.
I'm a big fan of him, being a Red Sox fan.
My third, Chris Sale.
Chris Sale. I like that.
He is the reason.
The Red Sox. I wouldn't say he is the single reason because he only
would
starts
say
every
he's
5 games.
I would say he's a big reason.
Huge, massive.
The
but
Red Sox are where they are. He is 13-4.
Which I swear to God, a few of those games are like 2-1,
those
1-0
he has
losses.
should be wins. Some of the wins. 2.7 ERA.
That's remarkable.
He has pitched all year, 153 innings, 216 strikeouts.
Oh my God.
He has
I'd
the
have to
fastest
say
pace of all time to get to 200 strikeouts.
So
Do you think he can get to 300? That's the real question.
Ooh, I think so. How many games has he had with 10 plus? A lot. Definitely a lot.
Definitely a lot.
Definitely more than you would assume.
And then we'll round it out with who would probably always win MVP if he didn't get hurt. Mike Trout.
Mike Trout, yes.
Let's-
Baseball's best 5-tool.
He missed
5-tool player.
a month and a half of the season. He still has 81 hits, batting .345 with 21 home runs, 50 RBIs, and 12 stolen bases.
That's solid, but
That
I
looks
can
like
see-
a full season stat line.
Pretty
for
much,
some people. Or at least
some
a
people.
full half season.
full half season.
And
I
he's
agree.
missed a month.
I feel like some people though will just credit the .345 batting average to him missing time, which obviously everybody knows how good he is. But that's like I just said.
I would rather have Mike Trout than almost anyone this week.
I agree. At center field, nobody.
No.
Outfield, nobody.
As a player.
As a player, nobody.
I'll get to who I think you might want more, but that's later. And then George Springer. Yeah. Shocking name again here. But he also got hurt recently.
He's
and that ruined
he's
his
raking
case.
too.
But
Houston
here's
Astros
his
70.
stats.
What are they? 70 and 31.
Yes.
That's
He batting 114 hits, 310 batting average, 27 home runs, 66 RBIs.
He's hitting.
Him and
well.
Altuve. What else more can you ask for?
In a franchise, not much. Maybe
He-
some pitching. They're Keuchel's doing great.
And what's your order?
My order. I mean,
We agree on Altuve.
I agree in that top 5. I'd say Altuve, Sale, Judge.
I respect.
Altuve. Hold on.
I'm a
Altuve,
slight Red Sox fan.
Sale, Judge, then Trout just because he's a staple name, and then like Springer. Springer's low key, very low key raking.
Then we can get to the NL.
Oh, the NL.
Which I don't know if you agree with this. This one's a little more mixed.
I agree.
I don't know. I don't have this in order, so give me a second. This is my number 1.
I know. I already know who it is.
But you got to understand. You have to listen to these sets. Bryce Harper.
Biggest douche in the MLB. He is. He's a douche. Don't tell me he's not. He's a dick.
Do you know how many children were conceived on that hair flip?
That doesn't take away from him being an absolute asshole.
Anyways, let me read you the stats. 125 hits.
Solid amount. I agree.
327 batting average. 327.
That was a weird way to say
Sorry.
it.
28 home runs.
81 RBIs.
81
That's an
RBIs.
insane amount of RBIs.
What else can you ask for? But
I don't know.
hey,
He's been tossed. He probably leaves the leagues in ejections.
there's
too.
still more to add. I think he's first, but this is the closest race there is.
Yep. True.
Then here's a big name that not many people know. Charlie Blackmon is batting .328, 147 hits.
He rakes.
147.
I knew that. I knew Charlie Blackmon.
And he has a masterful beard.
That's true. His beard.
That's a big part.
Well,
of this.
we enjoy beard.
understand facial hair.
Yes, we do.
25 home runs.
He's hitting well. I knew he was hitting well.
71
The
RBIs.
Rockies are like a wild card team. Just because.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem with that team. You can't just pick one guy. That's how deep they are. We're not spoiling it.
Yeah.
That's the rookie of the year though, too.
I agree.
Then
In the NL.
my next person.
Charlie Blackmon, though, he
to
is
be-
definitely flying under the radar.
This
But
would have to be
yeah.
another national.
I agree.
He's
Nationals are good.
12-5 with a 2.21 ERA. His name is Max Scherzer.
Weird looking eyes, but he's a great baseball player.
He, along with Clayton Kershaw, are untouchable. Untouchable.
In the NL. In the NL, you must say. Cause
I would say Sale's the third best pitcher right now in baseball.
I agree. Yes. that
Clayton
sounds good.
Kershaw, when he's healthy, is
That's
number
durable.
1.
12-6.
But Max Scherzer has done it all. He has 201 strikeouts.
Great.
He continues to keep the Nationals in every game, and they're the number 1 seed.
I checked recently. They're 65 and 34.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
21 games over 5. It's no 31.
It's no LA team, but again, we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get there. We're just making it more obvious as we go, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I even said that this one, another under the radar, just because of what team he's on.
Okay, I agree. Another NL West player.
He's batting .324, 126 hits, 25 home runs, 88 RBIs. His name is Paul Goldschmidt.
First base, he's a stud.
And he has 15 stolen bases for a first baseman.
Oh, really? That's pretty. Oh,
he
an on-base percentage of 440.
He may actually be better
nice.
than Blackman and even Scherzer. Him and Bryce, though, they got to be close statistically.
I'd say, honestly,
He might be even number one. This is how close the race is.
I agree. The race is very
And this is my
close.
last choice. I could be missing someone. I had Kershaw on here until he got hurt. That automatically usually...
That usually takes you out. Kershaw would easily be a contender.
He's just like Trout. You get hurt. But this is another one. This guy is...
Another NL West player. The NL West runs the NL.
Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. Listen to this. .315 batting average. 25 home runs. 97 RBIs.
90. Holy shit. 90's fucking... Oh my... I'm sorry. He's got a... I'd give him just 90.
It's called WTF. People are expecting that.
I know. No, I'm not apologizing for that. I'm just like...
It's just unbelievable.
I'm apologizing for how shocked I am. 90... Honestly, he's the number one candidate right now.
And he's a Gold Glover.
Yeah.
What else
97... He's going to end up with like 130 RBIs.
He could easily just sneak his way into it. It's not really sneaking. It's just he's not that big of a name.
I'd say him
again because he's on the Rockies.
Were all of those guys NL West guys? Oh no.
Scherzer and Harper are in the East, but they're all on one team essentially.
True. Here's
the point that people might disagree with. The Dodgers should have one, but they're just all so good.
Exactly.
That team went 43-7 in their past 50 games.
That's
the best since 1913.
That's a long time.
Could be wrong. Regardless, that's ridiculous.
Ridiculous indeed.
They have Corey Seager.
Yeah, he's insane. Very young for shortstop.
NL Rookie of the Year.
No doubt.
Cody Bellinger.
Unanimous. Cody
32
Bellinger.
home runs. And he didn't even play the whole year. He missed the first month. 32 home runs.
No, he rakes.
He makes Adrian Gonzalez sit. Adrian Gonzalez.
Getting up
Who
there,
else
but
they
yeah.
have? At third base, Justin Turner. Let me.
Justin Turner's definitely coming into his own
Let me
this year.
just scare you with this. They re-signed him, and he's batting .347 for them.
347.
Justin Turner.
12 dingers, 44 RBIs.
He's pretty much the Darren McEachran of the MLB. If you guys know who Darren McEachran is, he was the ace of Wilmington High School baseball. But
yeah, we'll get into that later.
We love you, Darren.
Yeah.
Who else do they have? They have Alex Wood, who's 13-1. Alex Wood. We're talking about here.
I know who he is.
They have the best pitcher in baseball.
Clayton Kershaw. Yep.
And they just acquired Yu Darvish.
Oh yeah, Yu Darvish.
Because that's fair.
I'd compare them to the Golden State Warriors
of the
MLB. That's what they are.
I kept saying when this season started, the MLB didn't have a super team. They now have a super team.
I'd agree. Yu Darvish. That's the icing. That's the cherry on top of the sundae.
Mm-hmm. It's just not even fair.
It's not fair, and
they have Puig, who's good this year.
If the Dodgers don't make the World Series, Magic Johnson he should sell the team.
If the Dodgers don't make the World Series, we will both do whatever punishment you guys want us to do. Email us at WTFSportsPod@gmail.com.
We didn't talk about this.
No, we didn't. We just agreed on it.
Honestly, but I agree because that's how confident I am the Dodgers will make the World Series.
We didn't say win, even though we have high hopes that happens too. Anyways, all right, let's continue.
Okay, what else in the MLB was going on?
What's going on? I wanted to get more on Aaron Judge. How he went from the new face of baseball to just another all-star within weeks.
I mean, everybody has slumps, and he's a kid. He's not a kid. He's like 24, but still.
He's
a
older
rookie.
than Bryce Harper.
Okay, Bryce Harper, he's a different situation. He's played in the MLB as long as he possibly could have.
I want to say why, and it's the home run derby. It ruined his swing.
Really? That's a rumor. That's like, what's that?
It's like the Madden curse.
The Madden curse.
There, I hit you with it.
Shut up.
It's true.
Brady's on the cover. Shut up.
Oh, sorry.
Shut up.
But the GOAT edition. It's a whole different edition.
True. True, I agree. That's completely different.
But yeah.
I agree. He was still an all-star. He's still good. He's still batting .299, which is a solid average.
I wouldn't say he's eclipsed Trout,
No.
Harper,
No.
as the faces of baseball. We're living in a time where we have those two, and you can just add in Judge, Kershaw. Any of the people Altuve.
I guess, you could add Arenado and
Altuve's not
Blackman in there if you really wanted to.
Blackman's just, I can't believe Blackman. He's just unbelievable.
97 RBIs.
I don't know.
Arenado, my God.
Anyways, all right, we'll continue.
Do we have anything? Talking about Devers.
We can jump to the NHL. Not a lot.
This will be like 3 minutes.
But this could be some fun stuff right here. We could talk about the Golden Knights. We could talk about the new Jack Eichel deal.
Jack Eichel.
We'll start off with Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel, Massachusetts native.
The pride of Chelmsford, Massachusetts. Of course, he didn't go to the high school, but
he just got a new 8-year deal with the Buffalo Sabres.
8 years. He'll only be like 28 when it ends, so I don't see. It makes sense for the Sabres. What's his career stats so far? In his
right now, in 48 games. That's not true.
That's his 142.
Oh,
in his career.
On 142 games, he has 113 points on a bad Sabres team.
Bad Sabres. You don't even have to say bad Sabres team. You just say the Sabres.
I think he's not McDavid. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, I agree. Yeah, obviously, he was a number 2 pick.
But he can be a top 10 player within the next 3 years.
Top 10?
Top 10.
Next 3 years. Okay, I'd say I wouldn't say the next.
Ovechkin's going to be going down.
Eventually.
I don't think Crosby's going to be going down because he just scared me this year when they won the cup and all that. But
yep. Props to the Predators, though, for hanging in there.
But Jack Eichel, on a better team, or with a team with more stars around him, could be.
Okay, but he just signed an 8-year deal.
Could be
a
100-point player. 100-point player.
A season?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right.
He could get 100 points.
I'm not going to contest that. He's a great hockey player.
Don't get me wrong. We just only have one this year. And it was McDavid, the MVP of the National Hockey League.
Yep.
But I think Eichel, healthy Eichel, could get it within 3 years.
I agree. I can't really oppose that.
He's only 20 years old. He has time.
Plenty.
Not even close to his prime.
Not even a little bit. So,
all right.
What about the Golden Knights?
The Golden Knights. I want to play a game with you. I want you to name as many players as you can on the Golden Knights.
Okay. Right now.
Okay. Here, I'll look at the team. You can't look, all right?
The Golden Knights.
And you can go.
I looked at the roster, but I still can't remember. Not recently.
All right.
Okay.
Name off some players.
Okay. We got the goalie, Marc-Andre Fleury.
Yep, I'd start off with that one too.
That might be it.
That's one.
They had that defender from Ottawa. That played for Ottawa.
Yeah, they got rid of him.
Who was? Yeah, but what was his name?
Mark Mathot.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they got rid of him. So that's
who's
they had one so far. They took a Bruins player.
They did.
Former defenseman.
Oh, I know.
I think it was a big loss. He had a great shot, but I mean, his defense.
What's it start with?
A C.
A C. I know they took Riley Smith from Florida.
They did take Riley Smith. That was a good move. They're not that bad, but they're gonna be awful. They're gonna be awful.
Okay, hold on.
Oh man.
Who did they take from the Bruins?
They took Colin Miller.
Oh yes, I remember.
Which I think was a good move by them for the age. Take the age.
Well, they had who's the guy that was like the only player for
James Neal.
James Neal.
That was their best pick.
I know him. I know. See, I knew about him. I knew about him on the Golden Knights.
They're just not good.
Who was the guy that they had?
I can't even say they're just not good anymore. They're just not good.
Let me look at this roster. I'll just name people's that I know. People. Okay, let's see who we got here. Reed Duke. That was their first player. Reed Duke. It's hilarious.
Oh yeah, they signed him.
James Neal, I know him. David Perron, a one-time Blues member. I know who they are.
Jonathan Marchand or Marshaw, whatever. I don't know how you say it. He had like 20 goals this year.
Oh. But can you scroll that? I'm gonna see up. So I already saw them. I like the defenseman.
Riley Smith.
Derek England.
Jason Garrison's actually pretty decent. But yeah, they're
like we just
bad.
said, Colin Miller. I know who he is. I know
the
Fleury.
The main thing here is they got Fleury.
Fleury, he's a stud. He's a good guy.
Yeah, the great mask.
Does have a quality mask.
A Vegas thing on it. But anyways.
All right, so being Boston faithful here on WTF Sports Pod, what do you think about the Bruins' upcoming season?
They'll be a playoff team again. But
what seed though? Because they gave the Senators a good run for the money.
I don't know. It depends how Carlo does, how McAvoy does in his first full season.
I'm excited. I'm excited for McAvoy.
If Chara can stay healthy and somewhat,
that might be That might be hard for him. He's old. He's old as dust.
It depends if Marchand can do what he did last year.
Sad.
If Pasternak can jump another level.
That'd be great.
I really do believe that they can make the playoffs at least.
I agree. Where do you see them? Where do you see them? What seed?
I think they're a wild card.
Okay. Were they?
Maybe they jump into third.
Were they a wild card this year?
No.
Are they
third?
Third.
And they lost the Senators.
No, the Senators were the better ranked team though.
Yeah, they were second.
Oh yeah, I forget. Oh okay, yeah.
Remember the hockey things?
Yeah, the hockey things. I meant like from the whole Eastern Conference standpoint. Yeah, I know. That was a good series, so I enjoyed watching that.
All right. We'll move on to the.
We'll talk about the NHL when stuff actually happens.
Okay. Big questions in the NBA as we continue.
I know it.
Here's my question to you: where will Kyrie Irving end up?
3 words. I don't know. I honestly don't think they'll trade him.
You want me to give you?
I think they'll try to keep their
input?
core.
Give me he doesn't want to be there.
I know shit. He doesn't want to be there.
He can hold out.
He could hold out, but that's just
I think he will be on the Phoenix Suns.
Phoenix Suns. Honestly, if I were to pick a team, I'd say them.
I think they're going to give a huge package involving
Josh
Bledsoe
Jackson
and a first-round pick.
And Josh Jackson.
I don't know. They don't want to get rid of him. I feel
like Kyrie might not be too bad of a return.
Oh, really? That's good insight. You know what? Good job.
Thanks, man.
But I heard they want Booker. They want either Booker or Josh Jackson, and the Suns do not want to give up Devin Booker.
I would not give up Devin Booker.
I wouldn't either. Points. If you put together Kyrie and Devin Booker, it's worth losing Josh Jackson.
It is. It really is.
That is a dynamic
duo. Josh Jackson, great player, will definitely. I mean, I can't say definitely, but all signs point to him having a solid NBA career.
Marquise Chris can develop.
He's not
Dragon Bender can be something at all.
With that great of a name, you have to be decent in this league.
Alex Len's decent.
He's all right.
He's okay. He's not that great. Tyson Chandler.
Old, but guidance.
Tyler Ulis.
Tyler Ulis, great point guard.
They have so many young people.
They have young guys that just need to develop.
Who else do you think he could go to? Do you think it's just the Suns right now?
Knicks. The Knicks, for some reason, are of interest of Kyrie, at least.
I like the fact that the Cavs don't need Kyrie now.
What do you mean?
They have a point guard.
Derrick Rose.
I firmly believe in. Named Derrick Rose.
I never not believe in him, honestly. Even when he plays, he's still not bad.
True.
He's still, but the thing is, he doesn't play too often.
No,
because he's hurt.
He played a lot last year, didn't he? Not?
Yeah, but he wasn't happy with the situation in New
York. Who would be happy with the Knicks? Oh wait, Kristaps Porzingis,
the one and only face of the New York Knicks.
This is a straight quote from Porzingis himself. New York is home.
Okay.
Here's the worrisome thing. That either means the Knicks or the Brooklyn Nets. Neither of those are good homes.
Oh, good point.
Neither of those are good homes.
The Knicks would come around.
Huh.
The Knicks will come.
Yeah,
once they get rid of Melo, they're just going to suck forever?
Once they get rid of Melo.
That's a good point. We'll get to that in a second. Let's keep talking about Porzingis, about that quote. New York is home.
Why stay in a shit organization? There's nothing good about
because New York is home. Maybe he believes in Frank. I don't know how the hell to say Frank Ntilikina, or something like that. He looks decent. I watched his highlight tape for some reason.
They just signed Tim Hardaway to the worst contract of the year.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That was good.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope's contract kind of.
It was a 1-year contract.
$18 million. That's way too much for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. True.
$18 million is like the minimum. Remember what Timothy got?
Yeah, where's he on now?
He's on the Nets. He got traded with deloading.
That was a decent trade.
Deloading. I like deloading, and I think.
Let's talk 2K ratings for a second. 2K wise, D'Angelo Russell is on the same wavelength as Markelle Fultz and Lonzo Ball.
Wrong with Markelle Fultz.
You think him and Lonzo are on the same wavelength?
I think Lonzo's going to be better than him by the end of the year.
No.
Lonzo
No.
will be the rookie of the year.
I mean, obviously he's going to be.
Do you know what Lonzo is?
He's a big baller.
He's a big baller. Do you know what happens when you're a big baller? You succeed.
You become Summer League MVP.
What else can you ask for?
Not much.
You know who didn't become Summer League MVP or was on the first team? Jason Tatum. Don't get me started.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum
He belonged on the first team.
He balled.
He was a big baller too.
No, he technically wasn't. He's not part of the ball fan.
I know he's not part of it, but I'm just saying in general.
Maybe if he owned Lonzo's shoes, he'd be a big baller.
I mean, Lonzo sucked when he wore his shoes, but yeah.
Yeah, he was definitely smart to wear.
But when you're a big baller, you can do whatever you want.
But if I was Nike, I'd want Lonzo.
They do. They probably do.
I would. He's probably going to be the best player from that draft class.
That's honestly, Fultz. He looks like he might be just an average point guard.
Jason Tatum, though,
He'll be something.
Josh Jackson, he'll be something. If him and LeBron.
Oh yeah,
in Cleveland, that'd be fun.
That wouldn't be too shabby.
I also saw that the Timberwolves said they would give up Wiggins for him.
For Kyrie?
That's a big move.
They have Teague though. Like I know Kyrie's much better than Teague, but like
stanky.
Okay, he's not stanky. He's not bad whatsoever. He's not bad.
Hey, okay, whatever, fine.
I'm saying Kyrie's a lot better, but like, no need to lose Andrew Wiggins over him.
How do you feel about MJ ranking Kobe over LeBron still, strictly because of trophies?
It's ridiculous. Kobe's a great basketball player, but LeBron.
All right.
LeBron
is disagree.
LeBron should probably have back surgery for all the times he's carried the Cavs.
Oh, who's your top 5 all time? From 5 to 1.
I don't know if I can do that. I'm gonna go.
When it's all said and done.
All said. I think it'd be easier for me to go 1 to 5.
Okay, go 1 to 5.
1 to 5. MJ, easily. I can't. I don't know how to put up an argument. It's just him. MJ, LeBron, great all-around player. And then honestly, I'm saying Magic Johnson.
Bron.
Magic Johnson, the greatest point guard of all time. Hands down, best passer. I mean, I can't.
Probably helps when you're 6'7".
Yeah. Okay.
And a point guard.
That doesn't have to do with passing.
That's the reason why I think Lonzo will be good.
He can shoot.
Lonzo's a tall point guard.
It's 4.
Hey,
who do I go
Magic Johnson had a weird shooting stroke. Lonzo has a weird shooting stroke. Coincidence?
Who calls it a shooting stroke? I can't think of. I think number 4. I'd honestly put either. I put Kareem.
3. Oh, Magic.
Yeah, Magic. I say Kareem.
Who's 5?
Kareem. That's the guy who gets me. Number 5. Clearly the best white basketball player of all time, Larry Bird, out of Indiana State.
You know, a lot of people disagree with that statement. A lot of people think Brian Scalabrine is the greatest white basketball player of all time.
Okay, that's a good argument. No, he's trash.
You watch your horrible.
I'm sorry. He was definitely a star at USC.
Anyways, my top 5. I'll start from 5 because I'm a normal human being.
Okay.
Start with Shaquille O'Neal.
I mean, he's
actually no, not Shaq.
Are you gonna rank him
Tim
higher
Duncan.
than 5?
Tim Duncan.
Oh, really?
The big fundamental.
Dude. I think the reason people don't think about him is because it's not that fun to watch him play. He just gets the job done mediocrely. I wouldn't say mediocre. 5. What? 5? Just 5 titles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got it.
He broke the surface 5 times.
But I can't say. I'm not saying he's bad. I just didn't think he was top 5.
Yeah, no one thinks of him. I understand. Then number 4 has to be Larry for me.
I agree. Larry's great.
I couldn't name a
better jump shooter. That's
just more like slick jump shooter.
Slick.
Everything he did was smooth.
True.
His
shot trash talking.
Best
trash talker in NBA all time.
False.
Who's first?
KG. He told Melo his wife tasted like Honey Nut Cheerios.
That happened? That's hysterical. Honey Nut Cheerios.
Okay, and then... Oh, no. Then,
This wasn't hard.
No. Then, let's continue to the next one. Kareem. No, not Kareem. Not Kareem. Magic.
You're not gonna.
I'm not putting Kareem up there only because I just like the other two better. You asked for my top 5.
I agree. I didn't say anything. Did I say anything? Did I say anything?
Everyone's top 5 probably should have Kareem. I'm not going to put him. You know
That's
why?
fine with me.
Because I like the big fundamental.
I don't care. Like, that's fine with me that you picked him.
All right.
Pick Tim Duncan.
And Magic's just automatic because
he
was good at everything. And I couldn't
except not acquiring AIDS. But
nice.
He has AIDS.
Really? Number 2, when it's all said and done, will be Michael Jordan. Hear me out.
What do you mean when it's all said and done? You don't know what else
LeBron James' career is over. He will be the best player of all. Oh my goodness. He will be the best player of all time.
LeBron James.
Yes.
LeBron James. Him? That LeBron James.
LeBron James will be the best player of all time.
No.
Yes.
No, I can't.
He's the most dominant. He could put up a triple-double if he wanted to.
I mean, he does.
He doesn't.
I mean, he does.
He could average it if he wants. He's going to this year once Kyrie leaves. Lord knows that because he has to put the team on his back.
Again.
He didn't have Scottie Pippen for every year. He didn't have Phil Jackson every year.
He's got Tyronn Lue.
Oh, awesome!
Well,
great.
Sick. All I have to say is that we don't know how good of a coach.
That's David Blatt.
He was truly a bad coach, but like
Michael didn't have to play a team like the Golden State Warriors.
I mean, I know that's plainly unfair.
LeBron got a game against them. That was nice.
That was a good game.
I got pumped that game. True story.
I thought they were coming back.
I didn't. They had KD just chill. Oh.
KD is a faggot.
Okay, since we finished the top 5, let's have you talk about Kevin Durant.
That was random. That was random. I don't think I can talk about Kevin Durant.
Can we keep it less explicit? Thank you.
Nope. That's not it. KV.
You know, we're just not going to talk about
Kevin Durant is probably the biggest pussy in NFL history. NBA history.
Hey, how would you feel if he signed with the Celtics?
I'd like him, but like, he should have. He should have signed with the Celtics. No, but he decided to be. He decided to enlarge his vagina by signing with the Warriors and basically guaranteeing an NBA championship.
He got it.
He got it. No shit. I could. Okay. Put me on a bench player and I'll win a ring with them. Play me 2 minutes a game, we win a ring.
I don't need to put you in 2 minutes a game.
Exactly.
I'm happy you got your feelings out about.
Probably not. No, I don't think I ever will.
This will probably come back during NBA season. Let's be honest. Every time they win a game, which will happen.
I mean, I'll give you this, Kevin Durant.
Did you see that they are going to try to get Paul George next year?
Yes, I saw that. I kind of just.
I mean, they just get Paul George and get rid of Clay, probably.
Oh, poor Clay.
They just get better.
I like Clay. I like. You didn't let me finish though. I think Kevin Durant's the best shooter in the NBA.
What?
He is. He's a great shooter.
The best shooter's on his team.
Steph Curry. No. Kevin Durant is.
Steph Curry is the best shooter of all time.
3-point shooter. No, what? Shut the fuck up. He's not the best shooter of all time. He's not. Steph Curry?
Mean?
No.
Who is?
No. Best shooter of all time would hit one of those like 5 threes he took in Game 7 last year.
Last year? They won last year.
Last year. Like literally like a year ago.
Oh, they lost one game. He's the best shooter of all time.
No.
Who is then? Who is then?
All time?
Yes.
Honestly, I put Durant above him right now. I put Durant above him right now.
All right.
Durant is he's a great shooter. That's why he's good at basketball, because he can shoot.
You're right. He averages 400 threes a year. You're right.
That's the threes I'm talking about in general.
And he's still around 50% every year. Steph Curry from 3.
You still okay? Stop talking about three.
That's
shooting. Shooting isn't just threes though. But shooting at mid range, I've never seen Curry take a mid range.
We're talking about dunks. You know what?
When did I say dunks?
DeAndre Jordan's a great shooter.
He
leads the league in shooting percentage every year.
I didn't say he was a bad shooter.
I did. Have you watched him shoot a free throw?
His free throws are terrible.
God damn it! All right. We'll just get off. We're done with this. We're done.
Jamal Crawford's a pretty good shooter too.
All right, we're on to the UFC, aka the UFC.
Okay.
And the kick heard around the world.
The only thing I can think of is John Bones
Or
Jones.
also still in Daniel Cormier's head, as it's ringing right now.
Oh, that was brutal. Props to Daniel Cormier. I'd say he was winning the fight up until John Bones Jones decided to end it.
Until John Bones Jones said, "Shut the fuck up."
Pretty much. That was a kick. Oh my God, that kick was remarkable. That pretty much single-handedly won him the fight.
I think all that Daniel Cormier heard was the NSYNC song. Bye bye bye.
Yeah, but he put up a great fight.
Well, I mean, he also fought the most dominant UFC champion of all time.
And did more than pull his weight in there.
Yeah, Cormier did good.
But not good enough.
But he's not John Jones.
Didn't block
Who's
his head.
the best champion of all, the best UFC fighter of all time. You don't know that much about it?
I agree. I don't know too much. I watched that fight though, and I was impressed by that kick. My lord.
All
The
right.
ref, by the way, shout out to that ref for letting Cormier get a couple extra
So we're
punches.
coming to the end of the first ever WTF Sports Pod.
4 minutes away from an hour. That felt like.
You know what that means?
That felt like 20 minutes.
Do you know what that means?
What?
We have to say thank you.
What happened? I feel like we're missing something from USC, including John Bones Jones. Brock Lesnar, John Bones Jones.
Brock Lesnar.
Will it happen?
Yes, but it won't happen until next year.
Yeah.
Summertime next year will be.
So-
Well, he has to enter the Nevada drug testing, and he's still suspended 5 months. So once he enters that, he gets rid of that, then it's on. Until then, John Jones can fight
Anybody and beat anybody.
probably Gustafson, who he almost lost to, but he also almost lost to a few people, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
Like Cormier.
He doesn't
But
lose.
yeah, that's about it for UFC. And then you want to announce a big announcement?
No.
No? Oh, you want me to do it?
What's a big
The
announcement?
1 hour special.
Oh!
McGregor versus Mayweather. That will be our second episode of our inaugural first year.
Second episode.
The second episode, the McGregor-Mayweather debate.
We'll let you know when you'll find out who picks McGregor and who picks Mayweather to win the fight, and then why we each think what
There'll
we
be
think.
a lot of yelling. There might be
Hold on.
tears.
Hold on.
Someone might get punched.
Yeah, McGregor.
Sick. It's a boxing match.
He'll
I hope he
get
gets
knocked out.
punched.
That's what I was getting at.
All right.
he won't get-
Anyways, I
he
want to
won't
give a
get
shout out to Tate Kennedy,
State
the
Kennedy.
birthday
Best
boy.
javelin thrower in the state of Massachusetts.
the birthday boy today. Happy birthday. Thank you for being one of my best friends for 7+ years. And I also want to say happy early birthday
to Kyle Bolus.
to Kyle Bolus, who will be celebrating his birthday tomorrow. And
He's awesome.
do you have anything else?
Not really. Just thanks. If you're watching this right now, thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll tune into the rest of them, and hopefully you enjoyed what you saw.
They'll love the special.
They'll love the special.
You
The
can-
special. We didn't swear a lot in this one, but the special might need to be. There might need to be like a little box that says parental warning.
You can follow us at WTF Sports Pod on Instagram, Twitter. You can
What's the YouTube? Is it the same?
YouTube. You can find us at WTF Sports Nation. We'll put the link on our website. Anything else?
No.
Oh,
I don't have anything.
We'll be found on Podbean.
Oh, Podbean, yes.
Hopefully they'll push it to iTunes.
That'd
There's
be
no
wonderful.
guarantee there.
I would
and
like
also
it.
YouTube. We'll be on YouTube.
Oh, without a doubt, this will be live video. Live video stream.
of our ugly mugs.
Just talking sports for a solid hour.
Little yelling, little fun.
Little
Little
fun here and there.
snowball.
A couple games here. You know.
Yeah. So I'm pretty
Just
proud
talking
of us
about
right now.
talking about what we wanted to do for a little bit now.
Oh, and you can contact us at WTFSportsPod@gmail.com.
Hit us up with any questions.
For any questions for the hopeful mailbag type section of the
I don't think we can do an hour.
podcast next time.
Anything. Any
right.
questions, we will answer them. We are not jerks like that.
All right, so guys, we thank you.
Thank you for watching,
And
and hopefully you'll tune in.
enjoy
Speak
the
softly,
future.
carry big stick.
We are the
Theodore
future.
Roosevelt.
Hashtag own your story. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.